Black, and I'm doing the sodium hydroxide hydrochloric acid, which is also known as invisible ink. So as we know, this is invisible ink. This appears when you write on paper. So what is the exact science behind it? When sodium hydroxide and phenolphthalein and hydrochloric acid are all mixed together, it causes a solution to where when you write with it, it disappears. And it can be used for fun, as I said, with the children or even yourselves writing and it disappears, or it can be used for forgery and counterfeiting. The objective was to see a chemical reaction between the two solutions and what happens exactly when you mix the two together, either like gases, solids forming, smells, or anything like that. The preparation that we did to get the two solutions was to take 1 mole of 50 milliliters divided by 5 moles of the concentrated hydrochloric acid, and that was then placed in a 50 milliliter volumetric flask. And the same process was used for the sodium hydroxide, and we both got 10 milliliters of the solution. Then, after that, the process was to take 3 milliliters of a test tube and of sodium hydroxide and add 2 drops of phenolphthalein to it. After that, we then placed the hydrochloric acid into the test tube. Phenolphthalein is an indicator which turns pink when an acid base is present. Right here is the sodium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide in the test tube, and then we added 2 drops of phenolphthalein into it, and then that turned to the pinkish color. And then I have a YouTube video that will show the exact experiment that we performed. So as you can see in the beginning, there was a pinkish, clearish color, which were the 2 chemicals of phenolphthalein and sodium hydroxide added to it, and then once the hydrochloric acid was added, it turned a more darker pink. And after that, we saw that there was no bubbling, fizzling, or chemical, really acid reaction. The main thing that we saw was the pink color change, and that there was no solids at the bottom. It remained a liquid the whole time. And I said that phenolphthalein is a pH indicator, which stays. If it's an 8 or below, it stays clear, and then when it's a 10 or higher, it is pink, and it can be used for fun or professional matter. Like I said, we can use it for just writing down on paper, and then also counterfeit or forgery would be the bad side. And then these are